So I wanted to share a couple of dreams, but this is the first one. So I had a dream when COVID hit, and I have never forgotten these two dreams. But this one's when COVID hit. So we were in a different state. I don't know what state we were in. There was like big buildings, and me and my son were running, but we went somewhere really up high, but from the distance, among all of those buildings up above, you could just see this green like fog just literally covering the earth, and it was coming towards us. And at that point, I realized that no matter where we ran, no matter where we went, it would touch us. And it caused death. So I held my baby in my arms, and I held him in my arms, and I told him everything was gonna be okay and that I loved him, and to make sure that he knew that we both will be going to heaven. And the next thing you know, that fog just came right over us, and I woke up. And then I think last year I had a dream that it was the end of the world, and for some reason we were by like water, and there was this huge creature. It was between a megalodon, a big one that looked like kind of like an alligator, but it was a shark, and then another one. I would say that there was 3 different looking big sharks that no longer exist, that you could literally combine those 3 together, and that's what it was. So we were running from this thing, and I don't know why we stayed by the water in my dream. I don't know what happened there, but my child fell down into the water, and it went into its mouth, and he got swallowed. So I, like Superwoman, I guess, I just jumped in the water and made sure I went down into its throat, went all the way down into the depths of his stomach, grabbed my son, and we both shot out of his mouth and landed under a bridge on a metal bar piece where we could sit down together. And next thing you know, this creature realizes, and it tries to come up. So it comes out of the water and tries to swallow us whole. But so we went in, and it was like in the middle of the body, like that you could see. And then next thing you know, the creature just exploded, and all of its guts and whatever. Not going to get too gory with it, but it was gory. It exploded, and me and Jesse were just still sitting there, holding each other, and we were okay. So I, for some reason, had a feeling that I needed to share this story and post it on YouTube. I've been actually thinking about it for a few days, but I guess today is the day, because there's something in me telling me to mention it, and so here I am. It's very emotional, and I usually can't really remember my dreams other than getting chased by monsters, and I know what I dream of. I just can't remember what the dream, those 2 dreams have stuck with me throughout this entire time. So I might as well just get it off my chest and get it out there for others to hear. Just know that these dreams that people are having, I'm pretty sure they're real. And I think it's from God. And they are signs, warnings, and I think we need to listen, because I have a big feeling in my soul that the end times are coming. We don't know when it's going to happen. We might have a year from now, or maybe not. Maybe 2 years. I don't know. I honestly don't. And in the Bible, it says we won't know, and it will be like a thief in the night. But for all you people that don't believe, there is a creator. If there is a painter, there is a creator. And I hope that you guys don't blame others for what's going on in your life. That's free will that God gave everybody. Believe in Him because you need to. Talk to Him and see what happens in a week or so. He's not going to be able to scratch your back for you or make it happen in a day. He works in time. When you get your life back together and you start following Him and just building a personal relationship, you are letting Him bless you. Just remember that. Don't blame you doing something and then you got in trouble and that's why you don't believe, because you think you're not good enough. Don't blame the fact that you might have been broken up and now you don't have faith because something horrible has happened to you and you lost that person. Believe because you need that relationship with God, and people's free will has nothing to do with it. Your mistakes has nothing to do with it. You need that personal relationship because you're doing it for yourself and for God. And He is literally asking you and loving you and, hoping that you'll turn to Him and realize that all you need to do is feel Him and see how He works and how this world all came together. Your life story, everything happened for a reason. Even if it was messed up in the past, guess what? That's what made you who you are today. That's what changed you to be who you are today. The things that have happened, the things that you have seen other people do, and you knew it was wrong, and you are who you are because of those things, that is not a mistake. It's not. Just have respect for yourself. Turn your life around, because only you can do it. No one else can do it for you. You can't rely on anyone to change your life. You have to do it for you. Do not sit there and whine and give up and say, oh, my life is awful, and then not even go out there and try, and then just give up on everything, and your sorrows and your pittiness and foolishness. Instead, pick yourself up. Pick yourself up. Get yourself out there. Live your freaking life. Turn it around. Be in the people's lives that you miss. The people that were good to you. The people that believed you. The people that believed in you. The people that were actually healthy for you. Be in their lives. Make relationships. There's so many people out there. There's so many opportunities. There are programs that will help you. It is not the end. You have another day. You can sleep again and try again tomorrow. And guess what, honey? You might even be here next month. Pick yourself up. Goodbye and God bless. Brothers and sisters, I love you very much. All of you. I don't care who you are. I love you and I think you're beautiful. No matter what. And no, like, this world has come into so much corruption that people will take that and be like, oh, are you hitting on me? No. You're my brothers, you're my sisters. I love you no matter what. You're beautiful to me because you are God's creation. It does not matter what you have done. It does not matter who you are. I love you. End of story. I hope you guys have a good night. And just remember, there are really good people out there. I know my tattoo says humans are poison because some people can be. But it does not mean it's the end of the world and you cannot find people that are actually not poison. I have met so many beautiful people out there. Keep fighting. Bye.